Benjamin.
Michael. We're here for a wonderful day of CS. Got some 1v1s, best of ones against a lot of teams. The ESL Anaheim Qualifier today.
Yeah, we've got a serious tournament qualifier on our hands here.
Yeah, hoping Team Eros here can start pumping out the wins.
Redo actually a decent advanced team. Ben and I were watching their first match in the tournament there. They had a little bit of a scare, but they were able to outlast.
Just took nuke over Holly Molly, 16-12, I believe.
And Eros had a bye first round, and Redo getting very aggressive here down mid already. They take down one and all, combining for three. What is happening? Beaky, the only one able to get a trade there. And disaster has struck early here, Ben.
Crazy strat off the gate to deal with. It's a lot of pressure on them going up alt mid. Not expecting that. But let's see if Beaky can pull something out here. It's not unheard of.
He does get one, brings it to a 1v3, has 55 HP, a minute 12 to work with, but the issue here is he does not have the C4.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit rough to get to that too because they're playing right on top of it.
Beaky wrapping around through CT spawn, heading towards that A site now via library. I gotta imagine he's gonna be trying to get a couple mixed picks here, top mid, might even go into boiler stairs. 42 seconds remaining. Can the all-star Beaky Wow pull off some serious headshotting here? He spots Pat at the back of alt, but a nice long-range USP headshot there from Pat, and the underdogs Redo are able to secure pistol round here in this best of one.
Yep. Just a real crazy call out there. Just called their bluff, pushed down mid, and were able to pick up some real quick frags there as they came around the corner.
Richard getting quite aggressive down banana. He's got Luke backing him up. They combine for one. Gingy gonna take out Beaky top mid. This is essentially just a full eco for Eros, so not too big of a deal here that they lost a couple early. Eros obviously not expecting to win this round. Let's see if they can maybe get a couple trades before they go down. Looks like that might not be the case. Pat with another headshot top mid. It's only Savage and Freshie remaining in A-Halls. Injury does get that initial kill on to Savage. He's got Freshie at just 10 HP there in Halls. And eventually pulls out his sidearm to finish off Freshie. Redo leading 2-0. But Eros likely going to be on the full buy here, and they are with 5 AK-47s. And we'll see if Eros can get in their comfort zone here. I feel like they're likely going to spread out a bit and look for these early picks. I don't think this is going to be a committed rush early. But they're having the aggression come to them. Shutout gets that initial kill there down, but then Gingy trades out. Beaky able to respond with that AK kill onto Gingy. It's a one-man advantage for Eros. Decent start to the round here, and Redo is still working with 2 MP9s here, Ben. So Eros with a good shot at this one.
Yeah, they've got these kills secured in locations where they can't just push up and grab those weapons. So they're going to slowly move forward and keep them from getting to them, keep economic favor in their odds, and just seems like they're moving towards this B-bomb site. Have a couple of utility grenades going out right now. We will have a rotate through CT spawn, but it's going to be pretty covered with smoke to keep them from getting in any trouble while crossing here.
Eros just forcing their way onto the site. Beaky with a nice pick through cross there through the smoke as well. And it's only Richard and Luke remaining with MP9s. Likely just going for exits here, but Luke's still lurking pretty close there in
Yeah, Luke has been in
construction.
construction this whole time, basically. It's in a bit of a pickle. I don't know if he's going to be able to leave the site without me meeting anybody, and it's going to probably be rough for him. He's able to get that M4 what AS as he runs away. Richard, unfortunately, will get found by the rest of Eros, and they will take him out. Very easy B take there by the boys for Eros. Beaky getting that last spray down through the smoke really secured that round and just got them back into this driver's seat. Start taking up some rounds and moving it forward.
Yeah, Redo was able to squeeze out another majority rifle round here, so some good economy management there in general there from Redo. Richard, the only CT here, actually the only player in the server without a rifle this round. He's having to settle for an MP9 once more. Beaky out in front there for Eros, but it's actually Savage falling first to that peak from past half, while Beaky does get the trade. We're left in a 4-on-4. Eros still weighing their options here. Beaky the first to peek the B site. Nice headshot onto injury past Coffin towards construction. Beaky and Shutout both a bit low, and Shutout the first out with the C4. Bit of a strange move there, Ben.
I
C4
think
now down in front of Cross. Did he think Beaky was up a bit further than that? I'm not sure.
I think they just weren't expecting Luke to be in sight with the way they took it last time. They never ended up finding him, so I'm not sure if they knew he was there. Freshie, though, moving up to take charge here. Try and recover this C4 in this 2v3.
Yeah,
Both the CTs are set up in sight, though. Luke at this second barrel spot.
10 HP, still getting a headshot past Fountain, but Luke still at second barrels that whole time. Freshie, good for that final trade, and Eros has evened things up here at 2 apiece. Redo likely just going to be on a full eco this round.
Yeah, Beaky playing real good at the start of this game. That 10 HP kill there really helped them get that round. Genji was in a great position on the Fountain, but he was able to just predict that. I'm pretty sure he plays that spot quite a bit himself, so just having the foreknowledge of how to aim around that corner and take him out.
Yeah, Beaky leading the way server-wide with 7 kills at the moment. Eros once again on what is essentially their default. Savage gonna have an opportunity, takes him out at mid, drops 2 with the AK-4. Make that 3 as he falls, gets a 3rd kill top mid. Trade goes out from Luke, but it's only injury and Luke remaining. JT lurking down Boiler Stairs. Does take down Luke with the AK-47. That's gonna leave only injury remaining here for Redo over in Library, lurking towards spawn side exit. And Eros does not have that info about him yet, but the most injury could do is maybe catch JT off guard, and he does. Recovers that AK-47, but
It's going to run directly into Beaky here. Beaky coming around this corner real quick. We'll finish off that kill. Savage with just a great play at the beginning of this round. Gets that really good spray transfer across 3 people. Really opened it up for them, even if it was just a quick pistol round. That really helped them from losing too much economy.
Yeah, 100%. So Redo on 5 silenced M4s here with no head armor, though. Just normal Kevlar across the board here for Redo. Pat at the top of Banana. Looked like he was going to post up at Plywood, but he's now boosted on top of Half Wall. Gets caught off guard trying to fall back from the flash. Not necessarily caught off guard, but just in a poor position there to get flashed. No trade goes out. Savage continuing to lead the way down banana for Eros, but this is by no means a B commit. Him and Beaky actually, or Savage at least, falling back to mid. Beaky still lurking on banana for now. On the peak towards jungle, drops one. Savage does eventually get the trade, but he's tagged down to 10 HP in the process. Shutout already around half HP as well, so Redo with the upper hand in terms of health. 20 seconds left to get that bomb planted. JT did fall back to pick up the C4 there, T-ramp, but they got to be careful. Luke's actually on the flank there from mid, but it looks like Shutout has the A site cleared after headshotting Richard in Big Pit. Injury and Luke lurking towards the site. JT downs one towards jungle side. Luke does get the trade from lane into Big Pit. It's only Luke remaining here, 1v2, advancing up lane. Eros has set that cart aflame. Luke has been heard trying to make his way through it. Takes down JT just past default boxes. But he didn't realize Savage was still in Big Pit. Savage good for that final kill despite having low HP. And Team Eros now up by 2.
Yeah, great round there. They salvaged towards the end. Beaky unfortunately getting caught out, and Banana kind of made that a real tight race to the bomb and bringing it back to site by JT, who gets the initial frag out of the library from site, which really kept them in it. Pat unfortunately threw a nade into pit, and I don't think he was expecting anyone to be there with the amount of HP they had taken down. I think he figured he would have got somebody with that nade. So in his mind, it was probably clear. There's some great nades, though, here being rained in from Redux as they take Beaky down to 49 and Savage down to 70.
Yeah, Luke tagged down to half HP. He's re-peeking down Banana. Shutout takes care of him. Redo is indeed on just a semi-buy this round. JT with a nice pick top mid. The trade goes out onto Freshie, actually.
Yeah, they had pushed through the alt side of mid there with both Richard and Injury. They were able to catch him off guard. He had to look at 2 different locations, and they were just able to combine together there to keep him from doing anything. I think that's going to be a save here for Richard and Injury, trying to hold on to that AK as best they can. Maybe find another gun.
Yeah, it looks like they've already fallen back towards T-ramp and T-spawn, so this will indeed be a 5th round going to Eros. And Redo still has some opportunities to bring things back here in the first half, but seems like Eros is starting to find that that solid chemistry that they've been showing on Inferno recently. Another late kill goes out there at T-ramp, so it's actually only that AK being saved by Injury.
Freshie and Beaky moved down Banana and encountered Richard there right at the top of the stairs and were able to trade him out.
Eros already lurking up top mid. Freshie making the initial peek towards jungle side. Takes down Gingy. No trade goes out. Eros on the swing in the wraparound here to A. Injury able to drop one from the site. Make that two. Pat able to get one from Library as well, but Savage good for the trade +1. And Savage does get that C4 planted at the back of the A side. It's only Luke remaining now for Redo. He's lurking in from outside Library Cubby here. Flash is out. Luke has been spotted. Does take down JT. It's up to Savage. Hold on to this, and Savage peeks from backside. Does get that final clutch kill onto Luke. Little high pressure 1v1 there. But nothing that Eros couldn't handle.
Yeah, Luke making the trade as he comes in from the CT spawn side of the A bomb site was able to pick up an M41 AS. Really helped him stay into that round. Unfortunately, though, with the trade of JT, Savage just had the read on him. And even with the knowledge that he was there, Savage was able to win that 1v1 and keep that round alive. Oh, actually finish it, that is.
Yeah, and once again, Redo just on a semi-buy with upgraded pistols. Looks like they do want to get aggressive from Arch side mid. They take down two top mid. Smoke is down. And Eros not able to properly attempt those trades due to that smoke popping off quickly. And Redo recovers two of those AK-47s. So this could be a bit rough here for Eros. JT downs one at Cross. Eros smoking. Cross making their way towards the B site, but they don't realize Gingy was about to step out from that smoke. Takes out JT. Savage gets the trade. Luke still in the back of sight, though. Somehow takes out Savage with the Desert Eagle, and it's only Beaky Wow remaining. Beaky watching that flank and Banana downs one. And even though this is a 1v2, I almost feel like Beaky has the upper hand for some reason here. He's got the fire in him, Ben.
Yeah. He's also doing a good job right now of trying to clear the CT side before he goes into the A side. He's going to try and draw someone in with that smoke he threw. See if he can get a 1v1 here before they start the rotate over to A. Richard, though, not buying the bait. He does hear Beaky start to move into the site. He's going to slowly walk in from this library side.
Yeah, it's planted for library slash...
When Beaky gets himself into apartments, he's definitely going to try and force something here.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't go too far away, though, before they get onto the site. Making it all the way down to Boiler, though. He's going to start moving in.
Yeah, I guess he's just going to go in from lane side and get close to it once he needs to. He hears that fake. Downs the first. Looking for the second kill. And
Almost.
oh, tags Luke down to 19,
HP.
but he wins it.
And no defuse kit across the board there for Redux. So he'll win the round just by doing that little long play around the apartments.
Wow. Or should I say Beaky wow. Man.
That one was cheap, man. You don't get me with that all day.
I'm sorry. I'll fall back. That was spicy though. I'm sure
great play there by Beaky.
I'm sure there were some people in the audience as well who were like, he's falling back pretty far here. Like
great awareness. I think, oh man, JT almost going down to that second molly. It's kind of stuck there, and Woodpile Pat going huge though with the spray there. Shutout got to be careful here not to kill his buddy JT down to 3 HP.
It's getting serious here. Two-man advantage for Redo and JT with only 3 HP, as you mentioned there. JT still the first to peek. He's got that op in hand, trying to get some kind of pick there towards Coffin if he can. Pat sensing that there's something going on, drops a smoke B entry, flashes it as well. Luke gonna take out JT at B entry, and Eros Left in a rough 2v5 here, 45 seconds on the clock. Freshie advancing towards lane spots. One in pit does headshot Richard in big pit. He's advancing towards default, but it's going to be injury down in front of Graveyard to trade back with the A1S, and that's going to leave only shutout remaining here for Eros. And it looks like he might still be going for this, Ben.
He has no reason not to. No matter what, they're going to be in a pretty rough economic position coming out of this. If he gets that bomb down, it'll help him out a lot. He does get the initial frag there onto the big pit, but Genji ready to trade him as he comes out onto the balcony from the inside of sight. So maybe the first save I think we're going to see from Eros since the start, or maybe they're gonna eco. Actually, I stand corrected. Oh, and JT just pushing straight through. We'll get two. A great push there by JT, just showing complete disrespect. Does not care about your utility. He's going to get into that site. And they have the bomb down and a great chance to win this round.
On the lurk from Water. Freshie right next to him. They're each good for a kill there from Cross. Injury does down one from Construction, but Freshie good for that final trade. And Eros just might they just might be pulling away with this one now, Ben. Now up by 5, so
that eco has to be slightly demoralizing for Redo. It also didn't necessarily hurt them economically. Economically, that is, they're still going to be in this round with some rifles. One MP9, an op on Gingy once again. So they're not out of this just yet. But if they lose this round, it'll be pretty rough for them. And they're going to go for a push of their own as they come down B.
yeah, I'm almost surprised no kill went out there through the smoke. Eros narrowly.
Yeah, Beaky got real lucky.
There.
He got away.
It looks like Richard going to be the only one watching B at the moment. He's still peeking half wall at Banana, but Eros seemingly leaning towards A via mid right now. Looks like C4 is going to be headed up alt as well.
Injury's going to be pushing apartments here, but Freshie turns around just in time to get that. But Gingy's going to be there to trade him through the boiler door. And then another trade comes out as JT hits Pat from around the corner. But Luke in a great position is going to grab two. He's going to push up. He does drop a gun right in front of Beaky, who definitely heard that. But
yeah, that was the round changer there from Luke. That collat. Beaky on the wraparound does get that late headshot back sight, but Richard able to trade out there at the A site. Redo slices that lead of Eros back down to 4 rounds, and it looks like Eros may have called for a timeout here.
A good time to do it. They're in another eco situation. They probably won't get as lucky as they were the first time, but who am I to say? They are way better players than I. They could probably still put something together here. They're going to confer with Coach Ninja, try and figure out what they can do to keep this momentum on their side, not let Redo back into this at all. They want to try and take away with this as much as they can from the P side and just go into CT real strong. Obligatory. I love a pause. I love me a match pause.
I know. this is we were due for one, at least on either side here. Hopefully not a tech issue going on though.
No, they've already unpaused. Oh no, never mind. I thought I saw it say unpause, but
looks like live play will be resuming. Eros deciding for actually a near force here.
Gotta try their luck once again.
Yeah, this is essentially a full force from Eros. 4 Desert Eagles, Freshie on the Tech 9, all 5 Eros players with head armor. They're about to run into Richard at A stairs, and Richard Pat and Richard combining for 3 kills, and the force is a disaster thus far for Eros. Just Beaky and Shutout remaining here. They did get Pat and Richard low, but without either of those trades going out, and Shutout also falling top mid outside of Boiler. That's going to leave Beaky all alone here. Desert Eagle in a dream lurking in Banana.
I think Gingy has moved once.
Yeah.
That boy got patience.
Well, not crossing,
does.
but misses the first shot.
Yeah, Beaky with a cheeky little maneuver there, but just not enough as Luke is there to help his teammate with the op out. He's able to get that pickup, keep Beaky from doing anything too crazy in this round. And Eros gets their lead cut down to 3. Redo on the tight comeback here.
Yeah, headed into round 14.
And just got a straight mid push with Glocks. 1 P250. That firebomb, though, is going to spell disaster. They're going to try and go back around back to B. A Pat, though, is here waiting for people. Gets the first on Beaky. He does get headshot, and they will trade him out, but he does hit 2 before that happens, and that'd be at least an AK in the hands of Savage as they begin to push up.
And could Eros just maybe make something of this one? Luke says no. It's another collab for Luke, this time with the FAMAS at B entry, and we head into the final round of the first half with Eros only leading by 2, but I'm feeling confident about Eros Inferno CT side here, Ben.
Yeah, and they still have the opportunity here to get this last round, move it into a 9-6. Like a very winnable situation for them on the CT side of this map. They have great defenses. They've shown that multiple times in this map throughout the premier season. I believe that they can probably shut down anything that Redo puts together for their pushes.
Looks like Eros did have 3B early, but they've fallen back towards mid. Freshie does get a nice headshot there in A Halls, although he's tagged down to just 3 HP from 9 after that HE went off. And Halls, nice toss from Redo, but Freshie's still alive somehow. Luke able to down Savage just next to Firewood. Brings us to a 4-on-4. Redo does have the health advantage here. JT's already lurked up lane all the way to cart. Gingy still on that A site with an op in hand. JT waiting for a CT to peek from sight there. JT letting his position known. Utility is out. JT advancing towards default. Now I think he thought he killed Gingy and slightly looked away. Still was able to finish him off.
Bomb will go down. Shutouts in a great position here for Pat. He will get that. And Beaky's able to get the final trade onto Luke there. As got caught out of position looking for the trade.
Going into the half, Eros was able to go up by 3 as you predicted there, Ben. A second half pistol round W would be huge here for Eros. You don't want to give Redo any unnecessary confidence, if you will.
Seems Ninja said his piece. They're ready to start into the second half.
We are indeed officially underway here in the second half of this best of one between Eros and Redo. This is the ESL Challenger Anaheim 2022 North America Qualifier number 1.